Hi there. Thanks for tuning in to Make This Happen, where we discuss an idea we've been dying to see come alive. Every week, my friend Jay Yee and myself, Alex Gonzalez, will bring you a product you never knew you needed. Now, let's get started with the idea. I want to create a game where we're using Mario, and I want there to be a game where every single Mario is present helping each other. There's some kind of cosmic rift that opens up. And the reason is I had this idea suggested to me and I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. Hold on. There's been other games like this, Spider-Man Enter the Spider-Verse. And there's also been Sonic Generations, which also had 3D Sonic. I think there was
there's also Mario versus Sonic at Tokyo Olympics 2020, where they had the 8-bit versions of Sonic and Mario.
Exactly. And then Mario Maker also lets you play as different versions in different worlds. Now, what I want there to happen is I want there to be somehow a way where there's a future Bowser maybe that breaks the rift, goes and contacts past Bowser, and then from there all Bowsers band together, so then all Marios have to band together. And I want there to be unique variations of each version of these Marios. So it's going to have the 2D Mario, who's going to be able to have the different powers where maybe he's going to fly, jump and dash and fly, and then for some reason the 2D Mario is going to have Fire Flower abilities. Super Smash Brother Mario is going to have the cape. He's going to be better at fighting, but maybe not as good at platforming.
Real quick, I think in terms of Super Smash Bros. Mario, I don't think he should be included.
Should we omit him?
Yeah,
because he's probably the best Mario, I guess.
Not just that, but Super Smash Bros. Mario is literally all the 3D Marios in one character. You know what I mean?
He's so Sunshine. We'll have the N64. Yeah. So we'll have Sunshine Mario with Flood. We'll have N64 Mario with the different caps, which means Flying Cap, Steel Cap, Invisicap, I believe.
Would we also have to not include Odyssey Mario, since Odyssey Mario is 64 Mario in HD?
Yes and no. I think there's going to be.
Oh wait, but he has
Mario.
Cappy. Yeah, so it's a Cappy
and there's
Mario,
just like how there's going to be another one that where he has Flood. And so what I need help with is I want all these Marios to come together, but the level design would be so interesting.
Yeah, I think level design wise, it's going to feel like a linear Mario Odyssey level, where there are segments throughout it where the art style drastically changes in one level, right? So at first you start 2D and then no, how about this? It is going to be kind of like you have these Marios that you send to this level and you could switch freely between them. But if you switch between them, maybe the art style changes and the map will go from 2D to 3D seamlessly. I don't know how that's going to work.
And I think on top of that, the way we're going to do it is maybe there's going to be different time fractures where, at first, you're going to be one Mario. You can either be 2D or 3D, and there's going to be a time fracture where you just don't know how to handle it. For instance, maybe there's going to be, what we'll do first is this is going to be a game for the fans, you know? So you're going to be a 2D Mario, and there's going to be ink everywhere, just paint everywhere, and you try to jump on it and you keep slipping and sliding and you can't go anywhere, and then you see a time fracture and you go through it and you bring Mario with Flood over. So that's going to be the first Mario you encounter, because think about it, we haven't gotten a Sunshine, everyone's craving it, and then Mario with Flood comes in and cleans it up and also can go through water.
Okay, how about this then? We take a book out of the upcoming Ratchet and Clank, I don't know what the title is, something about dimensions, Rift in Time, where you start the level as, let's say, N64 Mario, and it's like Super Mario World art style 2D, and you're running as N64 Mario as a 2.5D side-scrolling game. And then you jump into a time rift, and all of a sudden you're teleported into 3D Flood World, right? And then that's part of the same level. You know what I'm saying? So there's rifts that you take throughout the map that you have to take, or are hidden rifts for secrets that'll transfer you to different Mario worlds. You know what I'm saying? Like all of a sudden you're in Mario 64 world as Sunshine Mario, and then you jump through a time rift at a certain point in the story. Or I guess in there you jump through a time rift painting, and then you'll get into like Paper Mario or something.
Yeah, and there's going to be certain Marios that are adept at dealing with things better. For instance, Paper Mario is going to be able to do better at original Mario levels. He's 2D. He's a piece of paper, so he's going to figure it out better. And maybe what we're going to have too is different mechanics where the different Marios are going to have to help out. And what I imagine is this is going to culminate in where you're going to have to use each and every different Mario against each and every different Bowser as they're fighting. Or maybe all the Bowsers combine and fuse.
I have another idea where instead of doing that, where we kind of confuse what Mario you get to use at what time, maybe what it is kind of more a Game of Thrones-esque, where the Peach or the Toad, the person that's giving you instruction is pretty much like, you three Mario, go this way. You three Mario, go this way. And then you jump between the two Mario groups. And then we'll pair Marios that have different play styles with each other. So it's kind of like a Sonic Heroes situation where you're in these permanent groups of three. So let's say
Flood, okay. They'll like mix and match as you go.
Yeah. So like Flood is with 64 and Super Mario World, whereas Odyssey is with Paper Mario and Mario RPG Mario.
And then I want this to have a superhero feel where the world's ending, we're banding together, we have great powers, and we go from there. And every single Mario is going to feel just as powerful, even if the abilities don't seem on par.
And in terms of the enemy, I feel like it's going to be 64 Bowser, because I don't know about you, but I feel like 64 Bowser is the most badass Bowser there is. He's the most evil. He has that ho, 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 ho laugh, you know what I mean? And so he's the kingpin boss, and he tells all the other Bowsers, hey, you got to go do this. You have to go do this. And then there's even some Bowsers, I think, are going to be in opposition to 64 Bowser, and some Bowsers that don't even follow him at all. For example,
I think Paper Bowser would be one of those Bowsers where he's a little bit more, he's not as evil.
Oh yeah, Paper Bowser is very, very nice guy. And I also think I do want to go through what Marios are going to be in this universe, but if Super Mario RPG Square Enix game is in this, that Bowser is also going to be a good Bowser as well. Because in that game, he was also part of your party in Super Mario RPG.
Could we even go so far as to have a Wreck-It Ralph Bowser? I think there was one, right?
You're right. He was in Wreck-It Ralph. That is a little bit of a stretch.
I'm talking about maybe I would even again, I want this to be for the fans.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be a big part, but maybe like you end up you end up in a cabinet, and you find out as you like beat the cabinet that you go through and you see Wreck-It Ralph Bowser.
Yeah, I think there should be a secret room that you could go into, which is a AA meeting, and it's just Bowser there, you know. But another, where was I going to go with this? Another stretch to get this character in would have to be from Mario vs. Rabbids Mario. So Mario with a gun.
Yeah, and I think what would be great is if he's just very strategic, like, you know, does the hand signs and everything the way soldiers, or the way I think Star Wars Clone Troopers do, where it's like, you two over here and then over here, and then all of a sudden it becomes a little bit of an RTS where like that would be perfect for the squads if you think about it too, for maybe one chapter.
Yeah,
where all of a sudden like you're RTS kind of sections in that world. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go through the Marios and say who's included or not. First one, Donkey Kong Mario.
If we're gonna do so this is the thing. If we're gonna do Donkey Kong Mario, we can, but it's gonna be for very short segments. Like he would be the one that would be in that arcade cabinet where we would be crossing through, and then you would see a Bowser.
Okay,
You know
maybe
what I'm saying?
maybe it's just like a cool Easter egg level that you could do where you see multiple different things. Cool.
Yeah.
Or OG Super Mario.
Oh yeah.
Mario.
Yeah, I think so.
Super Mario 2 American Mario.
I think that's where that's the same as Super Mario.
You think, even if it's very different games with like picking up radishes, I think you also get what's the item from that one? The foxtail, I think, is from there.
Oh yeah, Tanuki.
Yeah.
Maybe because if that's the case, then why don't we do Super Mario 3 Mario? That's the one that everybody
and just
really
encompass
loves.
all 2D Marios. Is that Mario? Besides Donkey Kong Mario?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. And we'll just say that they grew that way. The only thing is, I would want to have two. So then the 2D Marios would be Super Mario 3.
Paper Mario.
Paper Mario. You could argue Super Mario World, but it's like,
New Super Mario?
Yeah, New Super Mario, definitely.
So there's three 2D Marios.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we'll, of course, N64 Mario.
Yep.
Sunshine Mario.
Yep. And then
Galaxy
Odyssey Mario.
Or is Galaxy Mario kind of just like Odyssey Mario?
I think, yeah, we're gonna do Odyssey Mario just because he has Cappy and he can have those those Galaxy.
In
powers.
terms of Galaxy things, we could just have Galaxy levels because that's what really makes Galaxy Mario, Galaxy, right?
Yeah.
Are we gonna have any like Mario and Luigi like RPG Marios? Like those are like the more RPG-esque games.
Yeah, I see this being as a genre mishmash. So maybe that would be another 2D Mario. Does
he have a different art style though? I can't picture it in my mind.
Yes. They have, because it's a hand-drawn art style in 2D.
Okay. And how about, of course, Baby Mario has to be part of this.
Oh yeah. I think Baby Mario could show up in helping you get to the new level. Like, let's say if maybe one world's being torn apart and you lose a world, so to say, and you have to restore it, Baby Mario would show up in a cart and then you would all hop on and then get saved.
And then, of course, there's, we just mentioned Mario versus Rabbids Mario.
Yeah.
And I think that's it, right? That's
yeah, and we're gonna nod to other Marios, but we can make it a joke. For instance, where it's like, we were gonna invite another Mario, but he keeps getting lost in mansions and getting stuck.
Yeah,
that kind of thing. So Luigi's Mansion Mario is gonna be out,
or the sports Marios.
Yeah, who says he's strictly an athlete?
Oh, you know who we have to add to is Lego
Who's
Mario.
That? Oh yeah, Lego Mario has to be part of it as well. Yeah, okay. So we could do kind of like a Lego building block version as well.
Yeah, cool. I like it. So it's just gonna be literally mishmashing a bunch of different types of Mario. It's gonna be Mario Maker if it wasn't it wasn't forced into one world, genre, and also has a story with dialogue and everything.
Exactly. And I feel like it's not a huge story. Maybe you're going to play it and it's going to be 5-6 hours, but it's going to genre mash, genre bend. I imagine this being an avant-garde, really young team that grew up playing Mario, loves it, and finally, their bosses are like, you know what? You have 6 hours to do this. Do it how you want. Yeah. So then you're just going through and it's just really just showing the love.
Yeah, no, but I do see this as a typical Mario RPG-esque length. So I want to say more closer to 25 to 40 hours of gameplay and story.
I don't want to do 40 hours because I feel like it would unravel.
The time continuum would get too confusing.
Exactly. And there wouldn't be enough story for that because it's not tried and true. I could see 20 hours as you go through it. That's fine with me with extras and everything like that.
Yeah. And I'm sure with like if you want to find all the secret rooms and all the collectibles that are hidden throughout and stuff, it'd be a little bit longer as well in terms of gameplay.
Because you could fill it with just all kinds of stuff, like a Koopa Troopa that wants to race, like all these nods to different versions of different, very long time held traditions that you're gonna find. Different Yoshis, all that stuff.
Right. In terms of Princess Peach, are we just going to have every iteration of Princess Peach being taken by their variable Bowser? You know what I mean? So, or do you want to have a weird thing where it's like all of a sudden, and Sunshine would be Bowser Jr. Is going to be like, whoa. Look at that paper peach. She's looking pretty, and then like they steal other different types of peaches, or are we sticking with like that Bowser to that peach? Or is it going to even be a Bowser
I think they're going to
Peach
try
thing?
to find, I think this is where it's going to be. At first I didn't want it to be a Bowser Peach thing, but I think I will. We're going to make it where Bowser steals every single peach to make the ultimate peach. Where maybe in his mind he's going to do a mental leap that every peach is in love with Mario, but the peach he's going to make by combining all the peaches is going to be in love with him because it's a new peach that he made. Is that dark? Is that too dark?
I mean, we can make it not that dark because there's themes in Mario that could be dark, but it's just not because of the way they frame it.
Yeah.
And of course, Odyssey Peach is pretty badass. She's probably the coolest Peach of them all, where she understands where Bowser's coming from, and she also kind of just wants to get out and see the world type of thing. And so I feel like that Peach could be kind of maybe Odyssey Peach is your guide. Like she's the one that got away, or she's the one that couldn't get caught, and then she's trying to help the Mario save the other Peaches from saving the time continuum or whatever.
Yeah, I could see that. I could even see, where there's different casts of characters where, you'll have help from Daisy. You'll have help from all kinds of different people. Okay, cool. So it sounds like we got a game here. Nintendo, make this happen. Thanks for listening. If you have any suggestions or products you'd like to see talked about, feel free to write in at @poundgames@gmail.com. We have a Patreon. If you'd like to join the @Pound family, come find us at patreon.com/wearenotgamedevs. Patrons receive episodes 2 days early, meaning Make This Happen gets to your ears that much sooner. If you enjoyed our show, take a second to give us a review. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Store, and more. Catch you guys next Sunday with Jay's idea.
I always do this where I just don't have anything, but let's just throw something out the window and just say coffee.
Yeah, coffee. See you guys next week.